So I had to make this list basically for a class, and so I decided to make it into a video and post it online. I've been told by a lot of people that I should start creating YouTube videos because I have a lot to say and I have a lot of opinions and no one seems to like to listen to me, but the camera can't talk back, so it's easier just to speak to an inanimate object and yell my opinions at it because it's easier that way. But I figured for like a first video, if I'm going to start putting them online, I should probably just do what I had to do in class, which was 50 facts about myself. And I know what you're thinking, that's a lot of fucking facts. Like, I guess I didn't find myself that much of an interesting person to have to write 50 facts about myself to let other people know. But I ended up doing it, and I actually wrote them all down just to make sure I don't forget anything. So I guess we'll start off. Just going down that list. Let's get to it. I am 21 years old. I am 5 foot 11 inches. So not super tall. My brother is 6'3" and is 2 years younger than me. Apple is my favorite scent for a candle. And you may think that's kind of a weird, interesting fact, but I didn't want to make everything so generic. So I decided to say that apple is my favorite scent for a candle. I have had 2 dogs in my life. I've had a golden retriever named Alex, and right now my family has a golden doodle, a little one, named Allie. My favorite cereal of all time is the basic Frosted Cheerios. Super basic, nothing exciting about it, but they just have that taste to it that just makes my mouth water. I think they put shards of glass in it to cut your gums a little, so that way you release more saliva and you eat more. My favorite song at the moment is Work by Rihanna, because all I do is work, 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 and then I don't understand the rest. My all-time favorite show is The Office, and it was really sad when it ended and I teared up a little, especially when Michael left in like the 7th season, and then the very last episode was just very sad, but I watched it every Thursday night, every brand new episode, non-stop, the entire season. I love The Office. I have moved a total of 9 times, and they've all been in with a 25-mile radius of each other. I have no grandpas. They both passed away when I was pretty young, so I haven't had grandpas in my life for quite some time. Social media is my favorite thing to do, but it is also the worst thing that I always do, and I can never stop using social media. I need like a week of like no social media, no Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, YouTube, nothing. I don't think I can do it. I could sleep all day and with like no problem. I've fallen asleep at midnight and have woken up at 2 in the afternoon. It's an issue, I know, but I could sleep the entire day. If I had nothing to do, no responsibilities, I could just sleep the entire day. Green is my favorite color. I don't know why. I've always liked green. When I get older than I am, even though I am old, but I don't see myself as an adult, I would like to live by the sea, smell that sea breeze and oceans, and yeah, live by the sea. I am not a very sympathetic person, so if you come to me crying with a problem, I will either look at you confused or say the wrong thing and make you cry even harder. If it's an important secret, like a very important secret, and you just like you specify like do not tell a soul, I will keep that secret. But if it's something stupid, the whole world will know within an hour. For high school, I went to an all-guys high school. So there were no girls for 4 years, but there were 3 all-girl schools around the the high school I went to. So it's not like I didn't see girls at all. I am obsessed with Swiss rolls. The little like, I think it's Little Debbie or something. Cannot stop. I could eat an entire package in like an hour, but I don't buy them because I shouldn't be eating that crap. I very rarely drink pop, but every once in a while, I do. Every weekend I go out with my friends, and I have to go out, otherwise I feel like I'm missing out on life and that my life is boring and not fun. Summer is my favorite time of year. My all-time favorite movie series is the Harry Potter series. I read 2 books, but then I stopped. But I've seen every movie and own every movie, and Harry Potter is like the best thing ever. I sometimes have moments where I'm not a very good listener, and I will just like be looking at you and you may be thinking I'm listening, but in my head it's just like a monkey playing the cymbals. Or I'll be on my phone and I'll be like, yeah, and I won't hear a single word you say. But that's rare occasion. If it's not important, then who listens? And since I'm not a good listener, I can get very, very distracted very easily. Like, I'm like that dog where it's like, squirrel. Easily. I am that type of person that if the room's a mess and your mother tells you to clean it, I'm that type of person that would say, but it's an organized mess. Which it truly is, because, hey, my pants are hanging on the back of that door, and my wallet's in those pants. Now, if I put those away and I put my wallet somewhere that I'm not going to know, but I'll know for a fact, my pants are on the back of the door, my wallet's in those pants. Organized mess. There's a difference between messy and dirty. Dirty is gross, you don't shower, terrible hygiene, nasty shit everywhere. But messy is just, it doesn't matter that my bed's not made. My favorite thing to do is to get in my car and drive somewhere by myself. I sing out to my songs, I talk on the phone, like I'm just, driving by myself is like therapeutic because I always have very close corners with my friends and I'm always with my friends, which I love my friends, don't get me wrong, but there's always that time where I just need to be in the car by myself driving somewhere. I am not the type of person that you will want to talk politics with because 90% of the time, if you are not the same party as me, you will disagree with me. And I just get really annoyed. In very uncomfortable situations, I laugh uncontrollably. It's an issue. I can only eat Tic Tacs in even numbers, and they have to be wintergreen Tic Tacs. H&M is my favorite store. I am terrible with directions. You can tell me an address, and I'll have to put it in my phone, and I still get lost even with the GPS in my phone and telling me where to go. I don't have all, but I prefer to wear only black shoes. I have some browns and a gray, but black shoes are life. I only write in blue ink. Except the occasional where you feel like you have to write in black. But if I had to choose, it would only be blue pen ink. Very specific and very weird. iPhone over Android any damn day. Nebraska Cornhuskers is my favorite college football team. I love taking pictures, whether it's of something else, whether it's outside, inside of myself. I love taking pictures. My favorite book series is The Hunger Games. The best vacation I've ever had is when I visited Hawaii with my parents the spring break of my freshman high school year, and we will be going back in Christmas. But we will be going to Hawaii. First time we went to the Big Island. Horror movies are like my favorite thing to watch, but all my friends hate them, so I lay in bed at night and watch them by myself. People think I'm basically crazy, which I mean I am. I have one brother and one sister. I've fallen down many stairs in my life, and each time I've fallen down, I've injured myself in some type of way. I have worked at Super Target for 5 years, and it's interesting, to say the least. I have never and will never go camping. I'm not the whole outdoors type, don't shower for 2 days. That's not me. The subject I hate most in school is physics, but I'm weirdly good at it, and it comes easy to me. But I hate it. I take yoga classes at least twice a week, but I work out every day. Yoga is always a nice way to stretch and mellow out, and my mom is a teacher, so it kind of all pans out that way. I run at least 2 miles either every day or like every other day. I like the Stairmaster, so I'll climb like 1,000 steps. But I do like to run, but it's around 2 to 3 miles. It's hard for me to do more because of my knees. My biggest fear is rejection, which is a lot of people's biggest fears. When I drink pop, like I said, I rarely do, but when I do, it's Diet Pepsi and regular Pepsi mixed together. It's the best, because the Diet Pepsi is too diety, the regular Pepsi is too sugary, so when you mix them together, it like makes a perfect combination. I pride myself on good grades and great handwriting. The great handwriting is a little weird, but I feel like if I've got good handwriting, my day's gonna be going great. And lastly, I have kept friendships with people for over 16 years. And it is the best thing ever because they know everything about you, and whatever you say can't offend them because they know it's just, they're like, it's just Eric, just making that dumbass joke again. Those are 50 facts about myself to kind of figure out who I am. I know that's not a lot. Some of them were severely random. I don't know why. My teacher hopefully doesn't mind that, but figured I'd show this video, and there we go.